Hi Pep, over here. Great performance from David Silva, particularly tonight. This is the first time we've seen you since he said he was going to be leaving in 1 year's time. I'll get your view on that, please.
So, what should I say about David? He played with the young guys, and he helped them, and he made an incredible first half. With this weather condition for both teams, it's not easy. Business is business, but it's not nice to play with these weather conditions. Humidity is a little bit unhealthy with a short time for the preparation, but it's what it is. But I think both teams, West Ham was incredible, really good in the first half. They created a lot of problems. But we were lucky to go 2-1 in front in the first half, and the second half after the 3-1 was easier.
And Pep, you've lost Vincent Kompany. Could David Silva be there next season?
They will choose it. They will choose the captain when everybody will be together, especially with the Copa America players, Brazilian, Argentina players, and after they are going to make a meeting and they are going to choose who are the captains, who is the captain.
Pep, you've always praised this group of players for their sort of relentless ambition and their motivation. Do you think that's going to continue again next season from what you've seen so far?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Because I know them and they want to play. They have the tough competition. They have themselves to play every game. Have incredible selection, especially in the midfield and up front. So, and they push each other. They push ourselves. We push them. So everybody tried. So I'm not telling we're going to win. I'm not saying that, but the fact, the desire to play in every single game, we did it the last 3 seasons, and we're going to do it this season too.
Hi, Pep. Leroy Sane looked really lively tonight when he came on. I just wondered what you're expecting to happen with him this summer, given the interest from Bayern Munich. Are you expecting him to stay? Has he told you that he wants to?
Yeah. The club made him an offer from last year, so I said many times. So no, we want the people happy to be here. If he want to stay, we'll be more than delighted, and we're going to help him, and everybody going to help him to the best from Leroy, because we know his potential, we know his level. He's an incredible player, has a special quality. It's difficult to find all around the world, and he knows not just Leroy, all the strikers, all the wingers, all midfield players, all holding midfield players, how difficult it is to play, because the quality that we have is not possible to do 190 points, win 4 titles in 1 season if we don't have this quality. But at the same time, I spoke, I don't know, maybe 10 times in the beginning. I want the people happy here. I want to stay here. If they don't want, the club is there, so only I cannot. But the desire to have him to be with us is always there.
A question from PP Sports. Can you comment on the new players, Rodri and Angelino, and on their performances?
They play really good. They make a mistake, but it's normal. They have to adapt in our way, and after that, so all 22 players, or all the players they play, they made an incredible effort to play in these weather conditions. We are not used to play in these weather conditions. It's really tough for the players. They want to do it, but they can't. Your mind is slower. You take decisions in your brain is slower, and your legs cannot move faster. So you survive. So when you came to us here, survive. To come back to Europe, in that case Manchester, without injuries. That is the most important thing. And of course, play and make mistakes to improve, and of course, try to win the games.
Another question. We saw that in the first team that you have sent many young players to the pitch. Would you do the same for the final game on Saturday?
Yeah.
回答是的。
是的。
Yes.
Last one at the back, please, guys. Just at the back.
Hi, Pep. Right at the back here, Pep. There's been a lot of speculation linking the club with Harry Maguire. Is he a player you're trying to sign?
For what?
Harry Maguire, is he a player you're trying to sign?
Leicester player.
Tommy, not easy conditions out there tonight, but I thought you were superb. How do you feel you playing?
Yeah, obviously I'm delighted to have made my debut for the first team. Obviously a lot of hard work goes into that through the younger age groups, and to play for them today was a very proud moment for me, and I'm just looking forward to hopefully the next game and continuing to train with them.
I mean, playing alongside the likes of David Silva, Rodri, these are world-class players, and you've really held your own there today.
Yeah, being so young, you're learning all the time, and obviously playing next to them and De Bruyne in the second half, it's crazy when you look over to your right and you see some of the calibre that you're playing with, but I think if you think that you can't do it, then that's when you're going to struggle, so you just have to settle in, and you're playing with some of the best players in the world, so you have to just be confident, and playing with them, they make it easy for you anyway, so it's all good.
We've got a final Saturday to look forward to now against Wolves. You're hoping to be involved in that game, presumably?
Yeah, hopefully. I think we're all fit and ready. The conditions aren't easy, so obviously a lot of changes are needed, and you just give 110% every time you're out there and run until you can't no more, and obviously then the staff know what's best for you, to whether you need to carry on or to take you off.
I was going to ask you about the humidity, because I was sweating just watching the game. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, it's not the easiest. It's part of pre-season, getting fit, but it was difficult, very difficult. But obviously it's just a few games that you have to play, and you get the most out of it and get as fit as possible for the start of the league.
Tommy, well played, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers.